trooper, young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gone end up looking like me. In someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now let me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they hand me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, hand me the keys to the kingdom. Gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they need keys to the kingdom. And someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they need the keys to the kingdom.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, all set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Siggy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, now the starting pitcher in this one, Jose Barrios. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Cody Bellinger, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 7:07.
Popped in the air, left field. Santander puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Reaching for it, makes the catch. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Judge getting the start in right. A member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Aaron Judge stands in the 2 away as he takes a ball. Ripped to short. Bichette whips it to first. Judge out on the play. And that is the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Max Fried. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Volpe. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Andres Gimenez.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Bo Bichette in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Just missed. Foul ball. One out, bases empty. Good job to fight that one off. This one popped up. Chisholm makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Foul ball there. And that one fouled off. And they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And at first, Anthony Santander at the plate. And that is out of play.
Oh, 2 is the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Jays silenced in the opening frame. Second inning from Toronto coming up on the show. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second, stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. Berrios back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The 0-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And George makes the grab. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Chisholm matched a homer in his last game. No score here in the second. Now one missed. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Varsho moving under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
76, catcher Austin Wells.
2 down, bases empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Max Fried will go to work. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one just misses. Swung on, belted. That one carrying and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His 12th of the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And the batter is George Springer. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fried, ready to fire now. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got it. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Davis Schneider. There's a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Right side. Jazz tosses to first. 2 away. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Dalton Varsho in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Two outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Christian Bethancourt getting ready to hit. Had the day off yesterday. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count. Nope. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Andres Jimenez waiting to hit for Toronto. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. 3rd inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Runner takes off. There's a ball to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And that one fouled off. Berrios checks the runner, and he just got his hand in there. Tying run and scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner goes again. That one fouled off. Move to second, and they got him.
Yeah, you're out.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases, his 13th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of
it. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And it's even up. One down, base is empty. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 1-2. And there's a ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Cody Bellinger. Fly to left his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a foul out of play. Tied up here in the early going. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lined into right. Springer there makes the catch, and that'll do it. Solo homer ties it for the Yankees. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. On the ground to the left, and foul ball.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Now an 0-2 from Free. Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Bichette, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
That's a ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Outside low, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throws to first. And Guerrero is set down. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Just missed.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 13th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Got a corner for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Cut on and missed, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP.
One and one.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Chisholm batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. That misses, and the count's even at 2. And that one is inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So digging in, Ernie Clement. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one inside. Ball one. Blue Jays down a run. Liner, and this could be trouble. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw. In.
A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around the third.
One down, runner at third. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
One away with a runner at third. Strike two.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Freed out of the stretch, fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Out to center. Bellinger sizes this one up. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And here is Davis Schneider. Grounded out his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. We played 4. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Berrios back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His second homer this series, and that gives him a lead. It's 3-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Jason Dominguez now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of his zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Bethancourt down to first with it. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Cabrera in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's going to be Ben Rice.
Nope, outside.
That's outside. And that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Struck him out swinging, and the runner holds. Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. Going, gone. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's all for Jose Barrios. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher now for the Jays, Nick Sandlin.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
2 outs, nobody on. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That one fouled hard the other way. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
This one in the air. Guerrero brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Next to hit, Christian Bethancourt. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a good eye there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Gimenez. That's in there. It's 0-1. Yankees up by 3. Next offering is fouled back. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 2. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Aaron Judge. And ball 1 to Judge. Activity in the bullpen. Eric Swanson up and loosening in the pen. Burr getting cranked up as well. And a big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And now 1-2.
He normally does damage
ball,
on that
2
pitch
strikes.
in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses. And the
1
count
ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fires over to Guerrero. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. That one just
that's off the
misses,
plate.
and the count is 1-2. That one the other way. Makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 2. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That's off the
that's
inside
inside.
corner. Ball 1.
Well, these Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
And no,
One
they
ball,
haven't broken through
2
in a big
strikes.
way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. Just
Ball 1.
missed.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And there's a foul ball. Called a strike. The pitch. That one ripped. That's a base hit. Around second is Bichette. Throw into third, and now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Just
that ball went out.
missed. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that misses.
Outside.
Yeah, that's ball two.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bellinger under it, nabs it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and now just a two-run deficit.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in for third.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. He's already homered here in this one. Fouled off. He was late. Guerrero stands at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Rice makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, the right fielder, George.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. And a foul ball. Two outs. Got him swinging. A run on two hits, and they leave one. We're through six full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 3. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Burr.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Blue. Averaging more than one strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
Mama always told me to treat a woman like a queen. When you find the one you love, you gotta love her faithfully.
That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider. Absolutely last
Off the plate, ball
millisecond.
one.
Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Dominguez digs in now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
No outs, runner on second. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner at second, nobody out. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again? Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
That's a little bit low.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And next for New York, Ben Rice, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fought off foul. Burr, the tall righty, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Cabrera at first, one gone. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Bichette. Relay to Guerrero, in time, inning-ending double play. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. There's the strike at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Tap foul at the plate. Got him looking. 1 out.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one outside. 1-0. And a strike on the outside edge. And that is out of play. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now the catcher comes up to him, Christian Bethancourt. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Andres Gimenez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. The Yankees leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses. 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
Gets under it and pops it up. Brings it in, and that's the inning. 1 left for Toronto, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order now, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Bethancourt hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting right fielder Aaron Judge.
2 down, bases empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Eric Swanson getting loose out there. Nance also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And delivers outside. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. On the ground to third. And that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, but they still lead at 6-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
So digging in, Bo Bichette, 1 for 3.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Rice hauls it in, and there's one away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
We don't want one. Hold up. You gotta still make people be talking, don't know what they saying. Let me reassure you, so no, I ain't playing.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at
0-1's the
95.
count.
Ripped on the ground to second. Jazz tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 out.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. He's been a great free agent side. And first offering is fouled off.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. He goes down looking. Down in order go the Blue Jays, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 9th, and now Giancarlo Stanton. Garcia back to work. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Bethancourt gathers, throws to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
1-0.
Backed off the plate that time. One down, base is empty. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. And there's 2 away. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That's hard hit on the line. And foul ball.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And that one hammered. Springer drop step going back into the bullpen and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So 2 down, and up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That one missing inside. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Jumps, throws, it's there, and that's a great play. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off for the Jays, third baseman, Ernie Watson.
And that's in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one.
Threw that fastball
No
right
ball,
by
2
him,
strikes.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Foul ball there. The Yanks leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Fastball is outside. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, right side of the infield. Chisholm makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
2 outs. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. That's inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Williams is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
7-3 is how this one ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even room with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight, but pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything.